I'm afraid, Brian, I thought... What's our next question? Oh, was that? Yeah, our next question. Oh, by the way, anybody with a 2- or 3-part question will be shot on sight.
Hi, my question's for Superman. I'm really nervous right now. Like, I totally love you, by the way. My question is, how did you go from playing superhero to supervillain, and which one do you like more?
Well, you can't really choose between Superman and any other character, so definitely Superman. But this was a really amazing experience, and I'm thankful to be a part of it, for sure. Basically, you just do everything opposite of Superman, and you get Todd Ingram.
And if we could see you on Smallville, like, you should...
Whoa, 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 2-part question. Whoa, come on. Whoa! In 30 seconds, that woman will be dead.
So this one's from Michael Cera, aka Captain America at the moment. I just wanted to know, since you do comedies mostly, are you afraid of being typecasted for future films?
So much, yeah.
I think you got your answer.
I'm one of those guys who wants to see every little detail from the comic and make it to the film. So with that in mind, Ellen, Allison, do we get to see you two make out?
You'll have to watch the film to find out. Like in the film or now?
Hey, what? This is not the MTV Movie Awards. But seriously, make out. Okay.
Okay, my question's actually for you, Edgar. And given your past with British comedies like Space and Shaun of the Dead, why did you decide to go towards, graphic novels like this one?
Well, when I read the first volume, I was just really, not only is it a great kind of sort of piece of work, but I just really like the metaphor of sort of romance and action and about how much you would fight for love. And in a weird way, even though Brian had never seen the show, when I read the first book, it actually reminded me a little bit of Space, and it was something that was nice to be able to return to something that's fantastical, and it's essentially about kind of, it's about, people like me, it's about kind of geeks, but it flowers into something kind of insane and outrageous. So when I was reading the first volume, I think it was even by the time I got to the Matthew Patel email scene, I was like, okay, I'm in. So, yeah.
Oh, Michael, I adore you. I really love you. And
was that a statement or is that part one of your question?
That's a statement.
That's it, she's okay. She will not be shot. That was a statement. Okay, next.
Michael, what was your favorite part about being in this movie?
I loved getting into excellent shape, which if you watch the movie you'll notice I got in really good shape for the movie. And that was great. I felt fantastic, mentally and physically. It was a long time ago.
Is the Captain America panel going to be this? Come on. Okay, next question.
This question's for Michael. Do you have any information for us on an Arrested Development movie?
No, I don't have any information. But I want it to get made. So hopefully it will. I think it's going to. I think it just, yeah.
Michael, would you do the Arrested Development movie if the deal breaker was being in that costume for the whole thing?
Sure, that sounds good, yeah.
Hi, Jason. was just wondering if the cast were fans of the source material before they signed on to the project, or if they were fans of comics in general.
Well, I don't know, I can't speak for the entire cast, but, oh, okay. We loved the source material. We loved it.
I hated it.
Yeah, oh, okay. Well, I speak for almost all
I
of
hated
us.
it, but the minute they said, you want to be in it, I said, fine.
But it was really the combination of getting to work on this series by Brian, directed by Edgar, that really was super exciting for me, because I love Edgar Wright. And then when I found out that Michael Cera was a part of it, it was impossible to say no to this. Who could say no? I could. It was the best thing ever.
Was it hard to be Canadian? Was it hard to pretend to be Canadian?
Is that to Kieran?
That's to everybody, especially, well, Michael, because, you know, costume.
I heard something completely different and a lot ruder, I'm sorry.
I am Canadian.
As am I.
And me too.
It was hard to work with all these Canadians.
I think we should see who's better, America or Canada, right now on stage. Well, we did shoot the film in Toronto, and so it was amazing for us to actually be. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the locations in the film are based on photographic like reference that Brian took for the drawing. So we actually got to shoot and even hang out in a lot of the places. Brian, you wanted to say something?
No, thank you.
And as the film goes on, you obviously get to see kind of like 7 fights, well 6.5. And so the idea was to make them feel like different levels of a video game. And so, you know, it's kind of inspired by that. So you can actually hear within the film, you can hear some Tekken sound effects and sound effects from Sonic the Hedgehog and Zelda and Mario. And I think if you've ever played any of those games growing up, there'll be some very familiar sounds in there. So that was definitely something we were going for, yeah.
Hi, my question is for Captain America. Dude, you look funny in that suit.
Hey!
Okay, it's not bad. Okay. I was just wondering what kind of research you did to prepare for this awesome role.
You know, like fight training. We did training all together for like 2 months before this movie, and that was amazing. And while we were doing that, we were rehearsing too, and you know, just going over the scenes and everything. So by the time that was over, we all felt like we kind of knew the movie, I think. Right? Right, guys? They all agree with me. You can't see, but they all nodded.
Yeah, fix his ears.
Yeah, we all like they did there was a special boot camp for fight training. The people who you know did the stunt choreography, Brad Allen and Peng Zhang, are like part of Jackie Chan's fight team. So we literally had Team Jackie Chan on set and trained with them every morning. And Michael Cera was deemed, this is absolutely true, was called the Push-Up King. Mikey the Push-Up King.
Thanks, Edgar. Can I say one thing? Edgar Wright came to training every morning with us, and how many people would do that? So thank you, Edgar. Be proud.
Although as soon as we started filming, my training all went to shit, so I apologize. Okay, next question.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but to film, it was what I don't know, so many.
All of them.
All of it was funny.
All of our stunts.
The scene where I'm on the phone with Michael and it was just his voice being recorded.
I haven't seen it either, but most of my scenes, I think, are just me cursing Michael Cera out. And that was really fun.
I don't know that I have a favorite, but I definitely ruined a lot of takes laughing on set, that is true.
Why don't you tell them about having to kiss a man?
You mean the time that I did it, or on the thing on the...
Well, why don't you tell them what as a director, what I did for you to break the ice?
Well, in the 2 weeks leading up to this kissing scene, Edgar was very nice, very reassuring, letting me know it was going to be a nice close set, and right before I had to, he goes, you know what, it doesn't have to be a big deal, it's just, come here. And he laid a very wonderful kiss on my lips. Put me at ease.
Do you think Sylvester Stallone kissed any of the members of the Expendables? No. I took one for the team.
I think that I only have the one scene, but I think that the most fun thing is trying to make everybody else who's on set laugh while you're acting so you can just get another take. So, to all of Sex Bomb who sat through my fight about 1,000,000 times, I thank you very much for allowing me to do it 1,000,000 times.
I guess my favorite was the first scene where I first come upon Mr. Sarah. There's like this part where we kind of came up with this weird line in rehearsal, and for some reason we decided to do it in a southern accent, and it still doesn't really make any sense, but it always really makes me laugh. So I guess that was we laughed a couple times and messed up a couple takes.
It is still in the film, you'd be pleased to know.
It's not in the film?
It is in the film.
It's not?
It is in the film. You're okay with it?
Okay, we're okay. We're gonna be okay.
There's a scene where we're on the couch where Envy and I are squaring off across the couch from Scott and Ramona, and Aubrey has some really funny lines there, talking about New York or something. It was pretty hilarious, and I tended to crack up quite a bit during that because she did such a great dry wit. So that was funny for me. And my favorite moment of the movie was the dust, the cleaning lady conversation with Michael.
My favorite scene, and I don't want to speak for Michael, but was a scene that we did together, our shower scene. That was really... Wasn't that great, Michael?
The resolution.
Yeah, so that was, that's still in the movie, right? Well, we'll find out. So it was exciting because the training, I feel like, paid off and everything, so that's probably my favorite.
It was hard for me because Ramona can really never smile or crack in any way in the film. So I think the hardest time I had was when Jason was around, because I would cry.
Not in the shower scene. That's a different.
I would cry laughing every time he would say a line, and he was always improvising and playing and coming up with new ideas for things that would like kill me. So you made it very difficult.
I think for me, the best part was to be able to just rock out at those concert scenes, because, all the fans and all the people out in Toronto kind of came out, and we all just had a good time and enjoyed the scene, and just really got to listen to some really cool music. And I think that was really fun, because we just got to really rock out and have fun.
I don't think I could choose. I got to work with basically everyone, and everyone's amazing. And but if I had to choose, the shower scene was really amazing. We shot it over 2 weeks. Challenging, but great.
What are you doing? Getting a life. We all have baggage. Yeah, well, my baggage doesn't try and kill me every 5 minutes.
You punched me in the boob. Prepare to die, obviously.
You want to fight me for her? Why on earth would you want to do that? Because I'm in love with her. That was epic. I dislike you, capiche?
Tell it to the cleaning lady on Monday.
What?
Because you'll be dust by Monday. Because you'll be pulverized in 2 seconds. And the cleaning lady, she cleans up dust. She dusts.